anything that is revealed is given power to manifest. Whatever revealed, it means it is given power to manifest. And anything that has power to manifest, it means there is authority upon that thing to manifest. And there is a privilege. Remember, John chapter 1, it says, we who believe in Christ, in his name, he has given us the privilege and the power to become the sons of God. So that already propels us to manifestation. So regardless of what, the power of Christ is above all. But we don't want you to be ignorant of the devices of the devil. When we reveal him, there is an amount, a certain measure that is permitted on him to manifest. So as he manifests, you need to be positioned at the right place where you will not be harmed at all. But understand, look at God. Look at how powerful God is. The devil is busy causing havoc, yet cannot touch him. So God revealing him to us, it's us that has to position ourselves and remain where God is. Because him revealed, it's him given power now to act. It's foolish. Jesus, someone was greeting and said, look, because people have seen the works, they are sinful. It means if Jesus was preaching and there was no works to confirm the teaching, no one was going to carry sin. But because the works were there, people are sinners. Why? They rejected the works. So if God speaks, God cannot speak and nothing manifests. Every time God says, let there be, it comes to pass. It comes to be. So we're going to go a bit sensitive, more sensitive to that. So please, let there not be any wicked mind, any wicked heart. Let us take this teaching with purity. When we take it with purity, it will work for us. When we take it with wickedness, now we have to be careful. Remember, there are stones that were mentioned in Ezekiel, saying his cavalry is the stones. Some of those stones are from the north. So by the strength of the northern army, the rulers of the north, he will make sure that he goes forth to establish himself now. It's no longer going to be. That's why David comes and says, Lord, even your enemies, they use your name in vain. They will come in the name of the Lord from the north. And he will establish himself. But he will be destroyed. Because tidings, it means good news. Those who are from the mouth of God will go forth and will finish him. So the battle is yet to be fierce, especially for those who know who are of the kingdom. Those who don't know, all they will see is, oh, the man of God, this one is speaking against that one. Understand the ambassadors of peace. They are coming from the mouth. These people are from God, coming against the children of God. God speaks to them about them in Habakkuk. He says, when these ones like the Chaldeans come, they will laugh at the princes. They will mock at the kings. They will take up this dust and they will take it to the right place. They don't take it up to themselves. They take it to the right place. But this one, he's making sure that he possesses all of these things, because I have the rocks of the north anyway. So these guys here, they know the power of God. They can work with me. He does not want to be above them. He wants them to work with him because of one thing. If he wants to be above them, they will destroy him as well. So now he has to work with them. They come into agreement. That's why now in verse 30 going to 32, he says, those who turn their backs against the covenant of the kingdom, he shall enter with them in a covenant through flatteries. He shall join forces. He will join forces, so that his strength is so powerful. If you go down now to like verse 37, in verse 37 he says, and he will come against the God of his fathers. You will start to serve the God of forces. You can't be a God of forces unless God has given you power over forces. And when we read in the book of Ezra, he says the winds, those who had power behind forces. Remember when we read Jubilee, he speaks of the spirits of the angels. When we said the spirit of angels of forces. So he goes now, he worships such. What does he do? By worshiping them, he's deceiving them. So he's like, what kind of saints are these that are coming to fight against Christ? They are not coming to fight against Christ. They are coming from his mouth to now get rid of these ones who are given authority to say, you guys represent us. Now, instead of representing us, what do? They come now to be in covenant with the enemy, saying, let us expand our kingdom from sea to sea. Now they are fighting against even their authority to say, you have to go down. We have come for this. So now he acted as though I have the West backing me up. So now, through fear of death, through fear of what the West can do, people started to shake and save him. So the star that caused people to shake, these ones from the north and the east, they will come and even cause that star to fall. Why is it so? That star has come to form a covenant with those who have left the covenant of God, but to pervert. So it means he causes you to turn your back against the covenant that he joined forces with you. But he's not going just for anyone. His target is to join forces with them. His target is to join forces. This is how the enemy comes. He's aware within is the sun. But the baby outside has to die. The baby cries and says, I can't die. No. And God, what are you doing? The son has to come. Break the vessel and say, the baby, no, I can't die. Why? You are afraid of the one who once had power over this. No, I can't die. And what does the enemy come and say? You don't have to. Do you know the gospel? You don't have to die. You don't have to suffer. Yes, suffer too. That's not from God. That's not from God. Because Christ said, you will gain in this lifetime together with afflictions. Anything you gain without affliction, you should know it's a trap. It's a trap. He says, look, he was busy. Imagine you are using the sun within you to out-argue people who want to be converted to be sons. You cause them to fall from salvation. And you think it's you are zealous of your father's tradition. Your father's traditions are boosted by the Son of God that you are misusing. You are refusing to humble yourself under the mighty hand of God. You are raising it against God, and he causes you to fall. Now look at it's a painful thing, but we thank God that he taught him. Look at this. He says, to reveal, unveil, disclose his son within me, so that I may proclaim him among the Gentiles. So God saw that he has to be what? Among the Gentiles. Yes. Because even Christ in Isaiah 42, he had to go among the Gentiles to teach the Gentiles, the non-Jewish world, as the glad tidings, the gospel. You hear the tidings now from the east. It means the gospel from the east and the north. So the glad tidings, gospel, immediately when this thing happened, I did not confer with flesh and blood, did not consult or counsel with any frail human being or communicate with anyone. He had to be alone. Why? The father had to finish the baby off. Now when he came back, he said, when I was a child, I spoke like a child. I thought like a child. But now I'm a grown man. Why? The father has worked on him. He said, let him know how much he's going to suffer for my gospel. And he will meet with this. He says, do not look at these light afflictions, because they are waiting for us a big, mighty glory. Because creation has been waiting. Creation has been waiting. If creation has been waiting, it means even the devil has been waiting to see. Am I about to see the sun? Is there the sun? Is there the sun? They are equally excited, but for the wrong reason. Is there the sun? If the sun is about to come, guys, we need to stop it before the sun comes. But anyway, let us see how long can he withstand the heat, the blows from the Father, not knowing that the blows, they only belong in order to get rid of evil from within and even outside. Because he says plate has to be clean from within until outside is also clean. How does he clean it? He's blowing. No, who can afflict you from inside unless it is? Be happy when you suffer, because it means that you are preaching. You are not shy or ashamed to preach and declare Christ in me as his prisoner, because this is how he gives us both life and eternity in the light of the gospel. We have to suffer to get this. We are trusted for better things. God has reserved eternity for us. Let us run this race. It is not our ways that we plan, because the ways of the Lord are hidden from men. So we have to be with God in order to understand the steps of a righteous man are ordered by the Lord. This is how we win. This is how we overcome. Are you not aware every time you do good, they are fighting? every time you bed, they are comforting you. Ask who is closer to you. Ask who is closer to you. Look at who has. If God is the who's possessing even your ear, who is possessing their ear? Who is? There are men of God who will come and say, "All is well. It's okay. You don't need to go through this. The devil is a liar. He has possessed that man. Forget that man. Rebuke him and say, Satan, behind me. Your desires concerning me are not the desires of God. They are desires of men behind me." This Elijah once said, this pestilence, this curse is coming from God. Know what is for you. Understand things that belongs to you. We love you. We love you. I just want to drive. I just want to drive these people who love constantly. We love you. They say it's opposing the cause. We love you. Plethora.